Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmina and today I want to show you another set of handmade paints. This one is called Cinnamon Rolls and it has gold ochre, which is hand mixed with a professional Schminke pigment number 18621. It has 5 stars out of 5 for light fastness. It's transparent and made out of pigment PY43. And then we have cinnamon, which is also hand mixed, also with gold ochre, so the same pigments, but I have added Pearl-X golden powder to it. Then we have burnt sienna, which is hand poured out of a tube. It's color number 14661, 5 stars out of 5 for light fastness, semi-transparent, made out of pigment PR101 and PBK9. It's a professional watercolor, also from Schminke. It's Schminke Horadam. Caput Mortum is next, also hand poured out of a tube, also professional Schminke Horadam watercolor. It's color number 14645, 5 stars out of 5 for light fastness, opaque, made out of pigments PR101 and PR206, and chromium oxide green. Also hand poured out of a tube, also Schminke professional watercolor, Schminke Horadam, color number 14512, 5 stars out of 5 for light fastness, opaque, made out of pigment PG17. So this is our set. So this was the technical data, and now we will do a painting, which I have chosen because it uses kind of the same color scheme. It's made by Arley Bean, whom I love, and she really inspires me. You should check out her channel if you haven't done so already. And let's see how these paints mix. Okay, let's put this aside and let's try. So I have poured some paint here as not to use one of the sets, but they are the same paints. So let's try out the first face with chromium oxide green. Although it's opaque, I will do a really light layer and give it some transparency. Okay, it's really nice how it granulates on the paper. I wish you could see in detail, but maybe you can a bit. Then let's try the burnt sienna. And then the third one, let's try a mix between chromium oxide green and caput mortuum. Caput mortuum is very rich in pigments, so you can dilute it a lot and still have that richness of color. Okay. Now some more green with the caput mortuum, but this time more green than brown, and maybe get the detail brush. I was always intrigued by portraits, but also kind of intimidating, because they seemed so complicated. However, I have found out that if you divide every project into smaller steps, then it becomes easier, and doesn't seem so frightening anymore. And another important thing is to keep on exercising. So always exercise, because you can only get better and better. I keep photo albums on Facebook with all of my works. It's kind of a personal archive there. And the past few days, Facebook kept on showing me the drawings, the paintings that I had posted a year ago, and that was about the time when I started doing portraits. And I found it quite interesting to see how much I have evolved in this period, and what exercising means, and how you can really tell progress. It's not mind-blowing as the work of several artists that I follow, but it's getting there. At least I am pleased about the progress. And yeah, I mean, maybe 3, 4, or 5 years ago I wouldn't have even imagined that I would do such a thing, and now I'm doing it, so it's a plus. And many artists on YouTube were saying that mainly it's about exercising and a lot of hard work. And I don't know, I believed it and not really. But then when I have tried it, yeah, I have realized that you can get better in time, and you just have to try. Because if you start by thinking, it's not for me, I can't do that, it's too complicated, I'm not talented, then you never will, and you will never know. So yeah, give it a try. Otherwise, you will never know. And it's also therapeutical, so I find it very relaxing, and it fills me with joy. So I will definitely do this in, I don't know, for the next indefinite period of time. So basically we have many shades between green and brown, and it has this earthy look. This project has a very earthy look, and kind of going back to nature. The earthy tones give it a very calm, serene look. Yeah, you should check out Harley Bean's work. It's very interesting, and I love her works. They are somewhere in between realism and surrealism and abstract, and I think there is a strong message in some of them. Okay, so now let's try out the next one. I'm pretty pleased with this one. So we have burnt sienna, and let's darken it a bit with caput mortuum. So I like painting a contour and then with a wet brush dragging the pigment away from that line. However, it really depends on the surface that you work in and the quality of the paint and for how long you can reactivate it. So you have to test the paint a bit to see how long you can work with it like that. So I will take some gold ochre now. See if we can make a variation of color here. I like this better. Now try to fade the edges a bit. Now let's try and lift a bit of the color. It's pretty nice like this. And now for the third one, let's make some green shades. Try and see how it looks. pretty nice. And then so she has these swirls. That tie these faces or masks together. Okay. And now let's go with cinnamon. Let's try with more green. And then Caput Mortum. If you could only see the Caput Mortum and the oxide, the chromium oxide green granulate, it's beautiful. So some more Caput Mortum here, and some burnt sienna here, and some here, maybe here. Okay, and then she has some leaves. So and then green. Okay, and then let's make the colors run a bit. think it's pretty much done. So I hope you liked my project and my watercolor set. I hope you give this project a try at home with whatever colors you have. They don't have to be exactly these ones, but I think it's a really interesting thing to try out. Go check Arlie Bean's YouTube channel. You will find a lot of interesting things. You will learn a lot there. Please leave a like if you liked my video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.